G'day, welcome to Roy's Racing, the channel for mediocre sim racers everywhere. I'm Mad Roy Barbarossa. We're back at Bathurst. We're going to do a couple of laps driving a Commodore. This is the 1984 VK Group C, the last of the big bangers. You'll see my livery is inspired by the one that Peter Brock drove, but I'm not driving that livery. I'm not going to do the tobacco advertising. I'll probably get in all sorts of trouble if I pull that stunt. So I'm using the Narbro one. Bit of a pun there. Anti-smoking. Anyway, we'll take him out of the pits. And you can have a good look at this livery in all of its glory. Alright, let's go for a drive. So this is that same Bathurst mod that I've used in a couple of other videos. You can see over to the left there, the car park, the camping ground is quite full. Oh, listen to the sound of that V8. Braking early, everything's still cold. Righto. Through the cutting. Oh, sorry, it's not cutting, it's Griffins. Now we're coming up towards the cutting. Down to first gear. Take it nice and easy through there, because we're only on our warm-up lap. Past Mad Automotive's advertising over there. Those guys are in Maroolin in New South Wales. If you need to get your car fixed and you're in that area, go and have a chat to them. They're actually real. Right. Come up off the grate, heading over towards McPhillamy. Just hold it in fourth gear, keep it steady, just over 190 k's. Over Skyline, under the 7 News sign. Whoops, not down to first, no, that's all right. Past the Harvey Norman dipper. Taking it nice and easy, we're not really going hard yet. Slowing down for Forest Elbow, where we have the URL for Roy's Madness. Go check it out. I do cover songs of whatever takes my fancy. There's a couple of hundred of them up there. We'll wave to Tony from RPM 86. G'day, Tony. Screaming down Conrod now. Right-hander. Now, the real Commodore never had to deal with the chase because this was 1984. The chase didn't exist until 1987. But nonetheless, this is where this car lives. It's its home. Spiritual home, anyway. Alright, let's see if we can set a hot lap here. On to the main straight. Let's see how fast we can make it go. Up to fourth gear, braking at the 100-metre board. Use every little bit of the track there. Wave to the guys in the campground. G'day, guys. Yes, this is a VK Group C. Enjoy. We'll go all the way up to the 100-metre board. We'll go back down to second gear. Throw it into Griffins. Go and visit New South Wales. Great place to live. Not as good as Queensland, but hey, we'll live with it. And with my signage over there on the right-hand side, back past Mad Automotive. Up to third gear. Under the BP sign, a little bit wide there, but not too bad. Up to fourth gear, over past the grate. Keep it tight over to the left at McPhillamy. Just bring it, let the car slide over to the right. Brake hard over Skyline, bit off the brake as the car goes over that dip. Brake hard, really hard through the S's so we can get him down through the dipper. Yeah, a little untidy, but not too bad. Back down to first gear for the elbow. And give it everything this V8 has got. 5 litres of throbbing holding power. Listen to the sound of it. G'day, Tony. How you doing? Down Conrod. Well over 200 kilometres an hour, up to almost 280. I know we got to 283, and on the anchors, slow the big V8 down. Get him into the chase. Oh, you're a little bit tight there. That wheel off the ground to go over the ripple strip. Up to fourth gear. just before the 100-meter board, down onto second gear, and back onto the main straight, and that is just a 212. Now, that's the problem when you're dealing with a mod in a game. Sometimes it goes a little bit OP, and to be honest, I don't know if I've got this one right. So this is a mod that I converted, so you can go and download this thing at Assetto Mods. I'll have a link down in the description. To get hold of this one, you have to join their Patreon. Those guys in Assetto Corsa have some absolutely beautiful mods for Australian cars to race in Assetto Corsa. I tend to prefer... Hang on, let's get this thing through running. I tend to prefer driving an rFactor2 because it's just the game I prefer. So I try to convert things through here. Yeah, I could probably just go and play it in Assetto Corsa. The reason I play an rFactor2 is I like to do the Bathurst 1000. And Assetto Corsa is not real good at allowing you to toggle between an AI co-driver and yourself. You can kind of do it once, but you can't toggle it back, whereas an rFactor2, I can go out and do like the first 30-40 laps up to the first pit stop. I can hand it over to an AI co-driver who can do a few laps, and then I can come and take it over again. And when you're doing a race that's 6.5, 7 hours long, you don't really want to do it all yourself. And so if you're racing offline and you want to do the Bathurst 1000, I do it in rFactor2. So I've converted this car so that it runs in rFactor2. You'll see that none of the gauges work. They're pretty, but they're also static. One of those things I haven't yet worked out how to do is make the gauges work. But making the car work, well, you can see I'm driving it. The sounds are actually from another mod that I downloaded for rFactor2. This one I didn't have to convert, but it's the sounds from the big Kev Camaro, the Channel 9 Camaro that Kevin Bartlett drove. So yeah, I just love the sound of the V8. So in this case, the sounds are actually from a Chev rather than the Holden, but it just seems to work. I'm really loving this car. I was a kid, would have been, I don't know, not quite 12 years old when I watched this car, or at least Rocky's version of it, go around at Bathurst, and I just fell in love with it. The day glow colour scheme, it was just beautiful. I've always been wanting to play it in game, and now I can, sort of, kinda. So if you want to get it with the proper livery that was actually raced in 1984, there's a few of them there. Just go to that link in the description of Assetto Mods, join their Patreon. But yeah, some of the things they've got there. They've got some of the more modern V8 supercars, a lot of the older Australian touring cars. They haven't done the Green Falcon yet from 1984, which is kind of annoying because I'd like to have that one in the game. And I'll convert that when I can. They've done the VK Commodore, the V8 supercar, and the EV Falcon that went with it. And I converted those things to run in rFactor2, and I've got my own liveries on those. So there's actually a video of that already on my channel. Go and have a look. There's the Kart City going around Bathurst one. And the Falcon is a Kart City one in a livery that's a tribute to an old family friend. And the Commodore is my Aurora Australis Racing Team VK Commodore. Lovely gold colour. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take him into the pits. I think that's enough from me today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a like, hit subscribe, share it with your friends if you like Australian racing content. I'll do lots of laps around Bathurst, but occasionally I'll go to Eastern Creek or anywhere else really. I'll even do some of the international tracks. Give me a yell if you want to see the V8 supercars, or even this thing going around something like Spa or Silverstone. That'd be kind of fun actually. I might do that. Get a bunch of these cars and drive them around some of the international tracks. Could you imagine taking this thing around Monza? That'd be fun. Anyway, let me know what you want to see and I'll see if I can make it work. Catch you later, guys.